For more on Boao Forum, we're now joined by our reporter Wang Hui, standing by in Boao in Hainan. Hello there, Wang Hui. What can you tell us about the major highlights of the day?
Sure, Donnie. Well, as we mentioned before, the Boao Forum mainly focuses on economy, but also it covers a little bit other areas. For example, this morning they talked about sharing economy, talked about agriculture, and about innovation. So today, I think it's a very important day, the second day. And one of the main focuses of today's agenda is about the macroeconomy. This afternoon, the business and economical leaders will release the 2016 Asian Economy Forward-Looking Indicator, and they will also discuss the Asian Energy and Resource Partnership. And for more insights into Asia's economy, global economy, I'm very honored to have Mr. Edmund Phelps here. He's the 2006 Nobel Prize winner, and now he's a professor at Columbia University and the Dean of New Huadu Business School. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Great to be here.
Thank you. As I know, you visit China about 6-7 times a year, and also China is part of your research. I think you have already told that some people have concerns about China's economic slowdown. But what do you think?
Well, I don't like that term slowdown because we usually think of slowdowns as something that's very bad. Something that's happened to a basically good economy that is at least temporarily getting in the way of economic growth. Such a description wouldn't fit the Chinese economy. What's happening in China is the end of an old system in which there was a huge development of a heavy industry, iron, coal, huge amount of commercial construction in office buildings, factories, and so forth. And along with that came a huge amount of urbanization. So and this emerged from an economy that was dirt poor. Sorry to put it bluntly, but and so of course the productivity rose spectacularly. But now that phase of China's development is largely over, and the good news is that China is now embarked on a new phase. And in this new phase, we cannot expect productivity gains and hence growth of the GDP at anything like the rate of growth that we saw in recent decades. But that's not bad news. That's good news. This is a good slowdown, but I think this term slowdown is one of many words that kind of provoke anxiety in the population, and it's a shame because although we're entering new territory, and we don't know exactly the lay of the land, and we don't know exactly in any precise way what directions will be taken, we do know that it's going to be a fruitful period and really interesting.
Well, as we know now, China is developing innovation-driving economy, and I know that you wrote this book called Mass Flourishing, and it talks about how grassroots innovation create jobs, challenge, and change. So you are definitely an expert in this. So have you seen any problems in this process?
Well, the process is just getting underway, really. Besides producing a whole range of consumer goods and services, and besides undertaking the investments that will be necessary to create that capacity to produce, besides all that, there is a desire to transform the economy into something far more innovative than it has been so far. And by the way, it's already pretty innovative, but the hope is that that as the years go by, the economy can be developed with the help of the government in such a way as to increase radically the amount of innovating that's going on.
Great, great. Thank you so much for your sharing, for your input. Well, I wish we had more time, but I think we have to wrap up right now. So Dongning, get back to you in the studio in Beijing.
Thank you very much, Wang Hui, reporting from Boao Forum.